Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming series. I am the Crushinator, and tonight I am sleeveless and joined by Division B-SouthEast. Who do we got today? We've got Phoenix Rising Onyx versus BeatGen Johanna means family. Hope everyone is excited, ready for this excellent match. We'll let them know that I'm ready to go, and we'll be able to jump into game number one here. It's the end of my work week. I used some personal hours. I took tomorrow off. I got a nice 4-day weekend for Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Very, very excellent. Yeah, map bans. Let's do our job, eh? Dragonshire and Sky Temple were removed by Phoenix Rising Onyx. BeatGen taken out. Alterac Pass and Cursed Hollow. And BeatGen actually choosing the map pick off the coin flip are taking us to Towers of Doom here for game number one. Going straight to the rubber match map for game number one. You love to see it. All right, we got readies coming out from the teams. We got folks in the chat, Goons here, Brown Balla, Linehouse and Gibbs who are playing. The Doctor playing as well. Keys here. Jinxie's here, cheering on her squad. Let's get into our first draft of the day. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Oh, goodness gracious. I should have made a drink is what I should have done. I've got my bubbly because I'm trying to watch my figure. I'm watching it. It's not exactly doing what I want it to do, but I'm sure watching it. I'll tell you that much right now. First band going to be going over to Phoenix Rising Onyx here. We'll see what the meta's like. There's been a lot of Lunara priority on Towers of Doom of late. We did see a level 16 talent get banned. It's doing some things with cooldown reduction that it shouldn't be doing. So NGS did take it away, but I mean, I'm not a Lunara specialist, but I feel like that wasn't even like the top pick on 16. So we'll have to see whether these teams are on the Lunara train or not as we start things off with a Garrosh ban. Odin Beast, we got John Kruger in the chat. Hope you're all having a good day. Tychus coming on out as the ban here from BeatGen. Tychus just great, strong pressure onto tanks. It's tough to be a tank when there's a Tychus on the field. We'll have to see what the setup is going to be. I wonder if that could mean a Hogger as well. Hogger definitely not a fan of Tychus on the other side, as we're going to see a Sylvanas ban from Phoenix Rising Onyx here. Good generalist ban. Sylvanas does a lot of cool things that other heroes can't do. Very large amount of hybrid damage, good siege potential, great ults. Hard to go wrong there. No priority onto the healer bans as of now. Brightwing Stukov still up and available. Not for much longer. There goes the Brightwing here from BeatGen. And now the big question is there a Junkrat player in our midst? Does anyone feel comfortable on the crazy train assassin that is Junkrat? I mean, every map's a good map for a Junkrat lately. Tower's probably, not quite as powerful because it's not a sieging objective, but still pretty good. Gonna be a Johanna coming out here. Taking it from Johanna means family. A slap in the face from Northern Touch. This is Windup Bird in the chat as well. The Rams are on? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know if I can compete with the Rams, but I'm glad you're here. Gibbs going with the Stukov, and the Doctor coming in with the early Orphea pick on the side of BeatGen. You know, when the Orphea is before the mid ban, that means that Orphea means business.
I stand ready.
Phoenix Rising Onyx, they're going to counter with a Vala here. Paco's Taco picking that up. Usually a Vala means you want a pretty sturdy front line in front of you. I wonder if we're going to end up seeing something like an Uther on the heal position. It's going to be a Lucio. Delilah going with the Lucio here. Like, we're starting to see a little bit more of the solo Vala backline. You end up you could do something like a Thrall up there in the front. You could do like a Hogger or a Gazlo up there to just let Vala be a glass cannon. See if that's what they go with, or if they're actually going to end up going with the double range and just use Johanna as that stalwart front line. Uh-oh, we've got some football allegiances in the chat. Is Dahaka going to be banned here by BeatGen? Phoenix Rising Onyx They've taken away the Garrosh here. I wonder if they're a little worried about Varian. They've already picked up Johanna for themselves. They do have a Lucio to counter it. But it's going to be the Malthael band away. Interesting. So a couple of offlaner bands in the Dahaka and the Malthael. There are still some good rotating options. Leoric is one of the more classic ones for double soaking here on towers. Hogger Urel can also get the job done. You could also do something like put a Falstad in the mix. Use that global to sort of do a 1-1-3. Bono going to go with a Maiev, and there's the Diva. All right, Linehouse going with the Diva. I haven't seen a whole lot of Diva lately. Diva is a hero that can double soak here on towers. Has fallen off favor a little bit, but still a pretty powerful hero in my estimation. And Maiev did get that buff recently. We'll see if Wono is excited to bring the noise at level 20 with that double vault of the Wardens. Phoenix Rising Onyx, last two picks here. Kratz a lot with the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show. US Maps going with the Li Ming. And there's that Leoric coming out from Lewd Panda 99. That's Lewd Panda, not the other one. By the way, Slagathar, thank you so much for the follow earlier as well as the stream was booting up. I appreciate that. Snaganon is in the last position. Probably looking for a tank, unless we're doing like a Maiev tank thing. See what it's going to be. Okay, so we're going with like a Maiev Uther thing. Maiev Uther Stukov in the front, solo Orphea damage here for Beat Gen. Very interesting setup. So you mean you're going to be able to engage with the Maiev, get the extra stun in there, get the silence down. Orphea loves targets that are just standing there eating that damage. You've got Johanna Lucio on the other side, though. There's a lot of save potential here from Phoenix Rising Onyx. We'll see if they can deny this this kill combo that Beat Gen Johanna Means Family is putting together. Alright, let's do a prediction. Let's do a prediction. Predictions in the chat. Ooh! Alright. Loading on up here to our first game, Towers of Doom. Excited to get into it. Excited to be back in B. Let's do it.
Heroes.
Alrighty, game number 1, Towers of Doom. On the left in the blue, we have Phoenix Rising Onyx. Paco's Taco is on the Vala. US Maps on the Li Ming. Northern Touch going to be playing Johanna. Lewd Panda 99 on the Leoric. And Delilah is on the Lucio. On the right in the red, we have Beat Gen, Johanna Means Family. Snag and Anna's on the Uther. Doctor on the Orphea. McGiblet's playing Stukov. Linehouse is on the Diva. And Wono is playing the Maiev. Stukov going with that low blow on 1. It's what we've been seeing. It's what we've been seeing since the patch. We haven't been seeing a ton of reactive ballista spores. It's just been the lurking arm talents on 1, 7, and 13 getting a ton of work done in these fights with those resets once level 13 comes around. So that's going to be something that Phoenix Rising Onyx is going to have to look out for. Snag and On is going to take a big arcane orb there from US Maps. I have Shade going to go ahead and clear that lane. Snag trying to move on forward here, get some dismounts. Ooh, Uther could be in trouble here as the Condemn connects. Uther takes a big hit there from Li Ming. Nice pullback. Little fan of knives reset there from Wono. It looks like Diva and Leoric will be doing their double rotation. Snag on the outside is looking for one here. There's the pull from Maiev. Moving right in there is the Doctor, and Li Ming is going to fall as first blood. That's exactly what this comp is built to do. Maiev engage, lock him down with Stukov and Uther, and Orphea with the cleanup crew. Very nicely executed here in the early going. Both teams getting their sapper camp started here at the 1 minute mark. Diva and Leoric will continue their double soak rotations. Linehouse picking up a couple of those orbs and being on their way. Snag moving right out there into Northern Touch. No engage from either side just yet. Maiev actually moving up to the mid lane there to try to help out Diva a little bit on those rotations. Leoric is a little bit faster than Diva on that clear. especially with part of Neo Peasants now being on level 1. But B-Gen is up level 4. Good start for them as Maiev is now on the way back down. Northern Touch going to engage onto 3 here. Snag could be in a little bit of trouble. Manages to back off just a little bit as Wono can't quite connect with the Umbral Bind there. One thing to note, if you haven't experienced a lot of Maiev gameplay, if Maiev is blinded, the Umbral Bind will not connect. You have to land an auto attack to attach that ability. So the blind coming out from Johanna could mean a lot in this particular matchup. Our triple altar phase is coming on through here. We'll have to see if the offlaners, Leoric and D.Va... Oh, nice pullback on the Paco's Taco. Oh, getting under 50 health there is Vala. Gonna have to back just as these altars are activating. Just saying, we'll see if the offlaners are just gonna go ahead and trade these altars and we'll fight her over the bottom one, or if we're gonna see some harassment there on the top side. Looks like they're just setting up to trade here. Uther and Vala are away now. They're on the way back. Maiev clearing that lane here. Trying to keep ahead on the side of B-Gen. Northern Touch staying on the bottom side here as Snag and Onyx just going to go ahead and engage here. Delilah with the push-off, able to get away. Wono looking to attach the Umbral Bind, going to pull 2 in. Paco's Taco moves in as to not get stunned and is able to get away there. See if the delay continues. Arcane Orb is going to connect. The solo laners have come on down to make this a 5v5. Level 7s are close for both teams, but not here just yet. Linehouse does have a bomb available if necessary. Snag and is going to move right on up there as Northern Touch going to go ahead and engage. Linehouse going to try to turn off some of that Li Ming damage as Leoric on the backside doing some work. Big mech explosion here. Linehouse took some damage. Oh, but Johanna's actually going to be the first to go down. We have a channel on the backside from Wono as well, so 2 for 1 and 2 kills in the early going for B-Gen. Looks like they're thinking about a camp invade. They're going to move right across here. Johanna's still down. They should be able to do this no problem. Jinxie Cat coming in with a tier 1 subscription. Jinxie, thank you so much, friend, for the support. Enjoy your emotes. You get the howdy, you get the let's go red, you get the let's go blue. There's one more. I can't remember what it is. What is it? GG. The best one! You get the Donkey Kong GG. All for you. All for you. Welcome to the crew. Double camps taken by B-Gen here. Taking a look at the experience. If I remember which button it is. It's pretty much just the heroes and the mercenaries that have them ahead at this point. Pretty even on the minion soak for both sides. Big pull into 3. Oh my goodness, the resets are coming on in! It's a big triple kill for B-Gen, my goodness. The Doctor fixing him up and taking him down. The only one that pronounces it properly. I can't remember if it was my first season, Season 9, or if it was in Season 10 where it was explained how to say that. But I remember it was the season that it was a Parsley, Snag, Rosemary, and Line was the team. And I was casting them. I'm like, how on earth do you say that name? And then they spelled it phonetically for me. I don't know if it was Snag or someone else. Yeah, it's like bananas, like Snag and Annas. I'm like, okay. Alright, we'll go with that. And I've just remembered ever since. Phoenix Rising Onyx, Paco's Taco actually headed up to the top lane here, trying to get a little bit of pressure as Phoenix Rising Onyx is down level 10, so they're not going to contest this bottom side. May have to come on through for a defense, though, here, as the minion wave is going to come up and connect. Snag on the outside, watching for a flank. Fort going to go down to about half here before B-Gen starts to think about moving back. Phoenix Rising Onyx, close to their 10s, about to get it here. B-Gen, they've already got their heroics. We've got the micro missiles, massive shove, divine storm, Warden's Cage, and Eternal Feast as Leoric gets stunned there in the mid, taking some damage on the way out. Whoa, no. Can't quite get in range for that Umbral Bind, and Lewd Panda able to get away here. 10s are in for Phoenix Rising as well. We got the Falling Sword and Tomb, Rain of Vengeance, Disintegration Beam. Oh, Wono was looking for the connection there, couldn't quite find it. It is high 5 here for Lucio. Left side Sapper camp is up. We'll see if there's going to be a brawl over that here, as Li Ming looking to throw in some orbs on the side. Snag moving up there, not wanting to waste any CC on Johanna unless necessary. Oh, actually, a Rain of Vengeance coming out there from Vala. Paco's Taco fishing a little bit with that ult. Couldn't quite find anyone in range. Sappers are up. We do have a double altar phase coming through on the top lane. See what the lane setup looks like. Is Snag going to move on forward? There's the Divine Storm coming on out. Warden's Cage as well. Vala the first to go. What a play there. Lucio taken down as well inside the cage. Northern Touch trying to use the Falling Sword for the save, but has to use it for an escape. The altars are activating here. Linehouse moving across. Is going to find the interrupt onto Leoric. Try to keep an eye on that 1v1 as the bottom lane push is going to continue. The Sappers are going to connect. This is going to be a tower going over to beat Gen. I think Leoric generally wins this trade. Oh, and Tomb going to come on out as well as Northern Touch is on the way here. We'll see if D.Va has the boosters to escape. Going to go ahead and drop that mech. Oh, but the team is on the way. Paco's Taco trying to get it. Oh, is not. I think that was a self-cancel. We're going to fight over this point. Unstoppable popped by Johanna to help survive there. Iron Skin keeping Northern Touch nice and healthy. Loot Panda 99 looking for another flank here, but Entomb is down for another 25 seconds. Linehouse has the next micro missile interrupt. Wono looking for the back channel here for beat Gen. Linehouse moving away into the lane here. Throws out the defense matrix, trying to build up that bomb charge once again. Looks like Li Ming has the left side channel. As beat Gen decide not to pressure any further here. Delilah, oh, Delilah could be in a tough spot. Snag not going for the hammer there, as Lucio had the push off available. Bottom tower is still under control of beat Gen here. Ono looking for the flank on the edge. This map's trying to get the blink. There's a blind, and there it is. The blind comes in handy once again. Li Ming able to get away from the umbral blind of Maiev. Now we're in that classic bottom lane control struggle. The Doctor putting some poke damage onto Johanna. Paco's Taco moving way forward there, but does avoid the shade of Maiev. Nice Vault going to avoid the CC, but will take an orb there. A lot of poke damage available between Vala and Li Ming, but right now McGiblets and Snag and Anna's doing a great job of keeping everyone healthy with that double healing power. Oh, Orphea taking a big hit there. Doctor going to get healed right back up, though. That is Eternal Feast down for another 40 seconds. Rain of Vengeance moving on in. There's the big lurking arm. The Divine Storm coming in as well. Big cage. Oh my goodness. Northern Touch is pushed back into the silent zone. That's Lucio and Johanna down here. 9 kills to 0 right now for beat Gen. Johanna means family. We have a double altar phase spawning. Beat Gen is trying to take both the camps here. Paco's Taco. US maps. Get the bottom tower down to about half here. But this is going to be a lot of shots onto the core. This is going to be 10 from the altars. If they can get both. We've got Sappers moving on down the bottom lane for possibly more hits. Right now, Lucio and Johanna are on the way. They're not going to be able to stop the channels, but they might be able to stop the Sappers. Northern Touch going to move on forward here, and the wave clear is in. But still, 10 shots to the core is going to bring Phoenix Rising Onyx down to 13 core health. Starting to get a couple connections here. Li Ming in range of this fort. Oh, nice Unstoppable. Will it be enough? Look at the silence and the Umbral Bind, and Lucio Vala are down. Wono putting on a clinic out there with this Maiev. Now, if you've not been playing Maiev in the past, one thing to note here is this isn't... Oh, Snaganon is looking a little bit worse for wear there, but we'll get healed up. Like, the changes to Maiev pretty much were at level 20. So Maiev, like, was this hero the whole time. It's not like Maiev has become this hero on this patch. So if you were on the edge on, you know, should I play some Maiev? Maev's a real good hero. Has been a real good hero. So, you know, look into it. If you're that flex player for your team, if you're a tank who's looking to spice it up a little bit, maybe it's for you. Iron Skin going to absorb a lot of that damage. Well played there by Northern Touch. Going to try to move forward. Rain of Vengeance going to go onto 2 as Johanna gets pulled in once again here. Oh, Wono going straight in there looking for another connection.
Heroes I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads
Towers
to
are
battleground
upgrading.
center.
Tunnel is open. Phoenix Rising Onyx, they really would like to find their level 16s if possible. They gotta just keep clearing these waves. Leoric doing the double soaking as best as possible. Is Maiev gonna blink in once again? Warden's Cage is gonna try to find Northern Touch. Oh, pulled into the silence. Great job. Lucio is actually gonna get saved by the falling sword, able to move away from the Divine Storm. Now McGiblet's in trouble. Stukov is gonna be the first to go down in this fight. Northern Touch kiting backwards here as Wano wants the connection. Pull is in, and Johanna is down. Early trade between Stukov and Johanna. It is a triple altar phase coming on up here. Phoenix Rising Onyx trying to get this bottom tower down. Will do so. Loot Panda and Linehouse are going to get the channels. 4 shots for each. Oh, Maiev actually going down here in the bottom lane. Snagadon is in trouble as well, trying to kite away. Uther is going to be the next to fall. Phoenix Rising Onyx, they're not done yet. They're going to get the channel here. Another 4 shots, and now they're going to try to push their advantage. They've got the 3 kills. They only gave up a Johanna for it. We'll see if they can take any more control of this map. Tiva going to go ahead and push this top lane a little bit. Linehouse trying to get something done on the map here. The Doctor going to try to just defend this bottom lane as well as they can. The Giblet's back, but not going to save these 2 sappers from connecting. Right now, Phoenix Rising Onyx. See if they can take out this fort. Maiev is now on the way. Uther is going to be back in a bit. Northern Touch catching 2. There's the Rain of Vengeance on McGiblets. Oh no, this could be trouble. Falling Sword gonna land onto Stukov here, but Maiev was looking for an Umbral Bind, but there is the Iron Skin from Johanna. US Maps trying to get this last tower. The last shots are not going to connect, though. Snagadon is here. Oh, you like the sub icon? Yeah, that was one of the earlier pieces of art I made in in the GIMP image editing software. Just took an old picture of myself and played with it till it looked like an icon.
Heroes. The altars.
Oh, goodness. Wono looking for a connection. Nice push there. Big boops coming out from Lucio. Oh, there it is. Snagadon is on the outside. Divine Storm. There's the big combo. And oh my goodness, Vala and Lucio are down. What an engage there from Wono. Snagadon is stepping up as well. The Benediction double stun into Divine Storm has been consistently catching 2 people on the side of Phoenix Rising Onyx.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in
An altar and a boss will end this game. McGiblets has the channel here, going to take the core health down to 3, and Diva is going to go ahead and start up this boss. Johanna, Leoric, Li Ming going to try. We'll see if they try to defend this. Leoric is aware that this is happening. Johanna and Li Ming are on the way, but they might be a little bit late. Massive shove comes on out as Loot Panda going to try to hold this point. Nice pullback. The Umbral Bind is good, and that is going to be the game here. 4 shots into the core. Beat Gen. Johanna Means Family picks up the first win of the series. GG. Very nicely played. They took a comp that fought really nicely. The double healer plus the Maiev for engage. And they did what they wanted to do. They grouped him up and they knocked him down. 15 kills to 3 there for Beat Gen. The Doctor on Orphea, 9 killing blows and 0 deaths there on 50,000 damage. Very, very nicely played. US Maps on the Li Ming doing some good work with the poke there. Getting over 50,000 damage as well and contributing all 3 killing blows for Phoenix Rising Onyx. I think they've got a good chance to swing back in game number 2. We'll have to see how they perform and which map we're going to end up on. Let's update the scoreboard. Let's finish out the prediction. Scoreboard. There we go. Let's take a look here. Leoric going for the Consume Vitality into Ghastly Reach there and the Hopelessness. So going for big range here on Leoric for moving into some auto attacks. That's pretty cool. The Leoric 1 and 4 now are a lot more variable since the last Leoric changes. It's always interesting to see what people go. We did see those Seekers coming out from US maps there, trying to capitalize on the big connections from Mirror Ball. It was doing some good siege damage, but it didn't find a lot of kills that game. Of course, we did see the Divine Storm from the Uther. In that comp, I think that all makes perfect sense. Like, your Orphea has kind of a hyper carry, but really it's just a big bomb of damage. So just getting that extra second or two of stun time made a lot of difference for allowing the ults to layer and set up. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alrighty. No lobby just yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a short break. I'm going to go get some water that I forgot. And we're going to be back for game number 2 of Phoenix Rising Onyx versus Beat Gen Johanna Means Family. Alrighty, welcome back. We are setting up here for game number 2 in this Division B Southeast matchup between Phoenix Rising Onyx and Beat Gen Johanna Means Family. These teams are talking in chat about how no one is definitely going to play Nova, as we are going to go to... Oh. They went to... They almost took me to Braxis Outpost. We're going to Braxis Holdout. Oh, no. All right, we caught him. Oh, goodness gracious me. I caught him this time. Yes. I was looking up and it was just like Braxis Outpost. Oh, no. Linehouse. I couldn't let you do it, buddy. Too much. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It is Braxis Holdout that we are ultimately going to go to. B-Gen did choose the map, so Phoenix Rising Onyx will be first pick once again here. Just get that second lobby up and running. There we go. So close, so close. Wait, who was first draft? It was Team 1 before. Did Phoenix Rising choose the map? Let me double check. Let me just wait. Because they had it as first draft Team 1 before. Let me just double check here. Okay, yeah. I was right before. B-Gen choosing Braxis Holdout here. We're just getting our players back into the lobby, and then we'll be all set to go. We almost got one. Would have had Wraithling on the call, like, how did you let them play Braxis Outpost? I'll be like, listen, I couldn't, they threatened me. now the whole website crashed because we submitted a Braxis Outpost replay. Are they on the wrong sides? No, they're good. They're all good. So close. Nope, they're on the correct sides. All good to go. I'll give them the caster ready, and we'll get into our second draft here in just a moment. Always comedy down here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'll tell you what, though. I'll take this sort of stuff any day over just waiting an extra 25 minutes to start the cast. How you doing, Propez? Good to see you. All right, we got readies in the chat. We're going to be starting off on Braxis Holdout here in just a moment. Just as I pick up the water. There we go. Let's get into Braxis Holdout. And we'll see what chicanery, what debauchery will go on in these particular drafts. Phoenix Rising, once again, with the first pick opportunity. We'll see if the bans deviate at all, if there's going to be any switcheroos in the strategy. At this point in the season, there's not, you know, the teams that do a lot of research, they've got their bans pretty well set. There's not a lot of deviation between games. But sometimes, you know, you just want to throw the opponent off. You want to make them play something that they didn't just win with. You know, see if, you know, not let them just cruise to an easy 2-0. So we'll see if Phoenix Rising Onyx is going to go with the research or whether they're going to go with the immediate evidence. Looks like the immediate evidence is what they're going to lean on, as Maev is going to be the first ban. I ask him to pause every game. I'm still convinced at least one of those pauses was on purpose, Jinxie. One of those real short ones. They were just like, oh we're fine. Kel'Thuzad going to be removed here by BeatGen. Got the insider info. If there's ever a map for Kel'Thuzad, I feel like this is definitely the one. Oh, we got a dad joke coming in. Mrs. Windup Bird, I got an email the other day telling me to read the word maps backwards. Turns out it was just spam mail. Nicely done. Thank you for spending those bananas, Mrs. Windup Bird. Very nicely done. Tychus and Stukov will be the remaining bans, so Brightwing's still on the board here. We'll see if Phoenix Rising Onyx is going to go for that first pick, or if we're going to see that Johanna come out once again here for Northern Touch. Ooh, a Kael'thas here for US maps. Kael'thas did get some minor changes in the last patch. Just a good wave clear mage, good brawler. Brings that extra CC that's pretty tough to find from the ranged assassin position. Locking it in first here for PRO. McGiblet's going to respond with the Anduin, and Snaganana's going for the Mei here for BeatGen. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. Propez wants the 10 squats. 10 squats! We'll do it right after this one. We'll do it right after the draft. What is it, buddy? Oh, the cat's yelling at me. He's tired of my shenanigans. Delilah is going to go ahead and pick up that available right wing here for Phoenix Rising Onyx, and Northern Touch going with the Diablo. Looking like a pretty aggressive setup here for Phoenix Rising Onyx. Good CC chain in these first 3 picks. What is it, buddy? Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. All right. Free stream cat. What's wrong, buddy? Heard it on TikTok? Nice. Diablo going to be the ban here from BeatGen. Wonder if they were thinking that Deathwing was going to be a top lane or in the mix in the bottom lane. I feel like Deathwing being in the main group is a little bit more threatening, depending on the composition, but maybe they know something about this off-lane setup here on Braxis. How you doing, J-Hut? Once again, another Malthiel ban coming out here from Phoenix Rising Onyx. You happy now? Mephisto Genji from Wono and the Doctor. All right, bud. I gotta type stuff. Gonna give me some time, okay? Come on. Boy. Goodness gracious. Mephisto Genji. Well, if there was ever a brawl comp, I think I've seen it. Ooh. Very gutsy. Picking the Vala into the Mephisto Genji here is Paco's Taco, and oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Artanis coming in for Lewd Panda 99, the best hero in the game. The #1 top best hero in the game. Cannot be denied. What will Linehouse do against this tour de force of a hero? Nothing can stop the Artanis. Try it. Try picking something to stop the Artanis. Nothing can do it. What's it going to be? It's going to be a Dahaka. Dahaka's pretty good. Dahaka's pretty good hero. Yeah. Dahaka's pretty good hero. What can I say? All right, we got some exercises to do. We got the squats, we got the curls. Let's see if we can knock those out before the game starts. We did it. Let's get into the game. Woo! All right. Did we do it? All right, we're in. Oh, now I need my breath. On the left of the blue, we have Phoenix Rising Onyx, US maps on the Kael'thas, Northern Touch on Diablo, Paco's Taco on the Vala, Delilah's on Brightwing, Lewd Panda 99 is on the Artanis. Oh, catch my breath. On the right in the red, Beat Gen Johanna meets family. Staganon is on the May, the Doctor playing the Genji. Wono is on Mephisto, McGiblet's playing Anduin. Linehouse is on the Dahaka. Alrighty. We're in it to win it. Teams are circling. Good scout coming on out from May. Let's get a prediction going. Prediction, start. Did I do it? Alright, we did it. We'll see what the initial setup is like here. Mephisto Genji, not the most reliable damage of them all. We'll see if they can do it here, as we have some pretty reliable damage coming out from Kael'thas Vala. If they can find their spots, they can deal some good damage, but it's hard to go wrong with this comp here from Phoenix Rising Onyx. Make sure you get your bets in, get those bets in. Predictions up and running here as Genji able to wiggle away from an overpower there from Northern Touch. Brightwing has the heal coming on through for Phoenix Rising Onyx as our beacons are now activated. Checking in on the top lane here. The best hero Artanis against the dastardly Dahaka. Doing pretty well here so far. Artanis, pretty good brawler. We'll see if Linehouse can connect a drag. Oh, was going for it. Got that minion, though. That's what you got to be watching out for in that top lane. Dahaka hitting a drag, taking you right into towers is a big, big deal here. Oh, Northern Touch taking some big hits. Wono taking some hits as, from those towers. Peak in progress. 0% for both. Artanis controlling the top side right now. B-Gen controlling the bottom. McGiblet's going to bring out the pull to save Genji. As it looks like Phoenix Rising Onyx is going to control both for now. Linehouse going to try to duel Lewd Panda here. Artanis pretty good at brawling on the point. Well, Linehouse could be in a little bit of trouble here as Artanis going to chase Dahaka through the lane. But where Artanis starts to fall away here, oh, Doctor in trouble, has the Swift Strike to get away. But yeah, where Artanis can definitely get in trouble is just on the wave clear. Can brawl forever, but eventually Artanis has to go clear a wave, and it takes a little bit to do that. Lewd Panda going to take back that top point for now. 68% is going to be the channel here for Phoenix Rising Onyx before B-Gen takes the bottom point back. Northern Touch slipping past the wall there. Able to get away, though. Big root coming out onto Diablo. Northern Touch did go for the Soul Shield. Oh, not going to be enough, though. Diablo is going to go down there. That should help with some of that Mephisto damage. Press that button when Mephisto blinks in, you can deny a lot of that, but doesn't mean you can stay there forever, and that is evidenced in the first kill of the game there, coming on out from Beat-Gen. Delilah actually warping up to the top lane there to help Lewd Panda deal with Linehouse. So it looks like the Bruiser camp is going to be the choice for Beat-Gen, starting that up. Snaganon is going to try to hold on to this point as much as possible here, but Northern Touch has the quick stun. Overpower. Oh, Snaganon has to get that cryo freeze going. That was close to a death there. Paco's Tacos actually was trying to back on the point, is going to be quickly interrupted. Was trying to get some mana before this beacon completed, but looks like Paco's Taco going to have to stick around. So, the blue Zerg wave going to be coming on down the bottom lane here. Will run into a bruiser camp that was picked up by B-Gen. Genji doing a little bit of reflect before striking on out of there. One thing about this composition from B-Gen is their clear on the minions isn't terribly good between Mephisto and Genji. So every one of these objectives, there's going to be a lot of potential push from Phoenix Rising Onyx, but Bono doing a good job there with the Lightning Nova, clearing up the ranged minions, which is a big part of the damage that comes out from these pulls. Going for, it was looking like a bush gank there for a moment. Both teams just going to go ahead and pick up their 7s. Snagging on is moving across, is going to be finding Northern Touch there. We see the icing coming on through. Big stun comes out as Brightwing going to have the save. The Giblets, a little bit of a tough spot, does move back a little bit there. Linehouse dug on down, was looking for a drag. Northern Touch trying to turn it around as the Doctor moving back with that bomb is going to attach it to Anduin briefly. Linehouse could be in trouble here. Has the quick dig to try to move back. Anduin going to come on through with the save. And already at level 7, Wono is getting a lot of damage onto Phoenix Rising Onyx with that Lightning Nova, and that's only going to get more and more powerful as the game goes on. So that could be a sign of things to come, although Phoenix Rising Onyx, they've got possibly the opportunity to push for victory before that late level comes along. So we'll see if they can continue to push their early game power here. B-Gen going ahead and grabbing some camps to counter the pressure. The Doctor clearing up the last of this bottom lane. Level 8's coming in for both sides. Pretty even here. May on the flank. Snagging on is looking for a full wraparound. Gets the icing into the mix. The Doctor going straight in there looking for US maps. But good peels. Genji actually going to get overpowered there. Pops the Protect to deny some of that Vala damage. But the scaling potential from this beat Gen comp into the late game with just the personal power of Mephisto and Genji could end up being a problem. But Brightwing, pretty good at scaling themselves there. The healing will continue to ramp up as the game goes on. Beacons are activating here. Artanis does have a camp trying to help out here. Linehouse looking for a quick drag kill, but Brightwing is coming on through with the save. Warp, or the Phase Prism not going to connect there onto Dahaka, but Delilah has the save. It will result in a brief 4v3 down here in the bottom lane. Wono, uh-oh, Paco's Taco could be in trouble. Mephisto doesn't go for it. Warping into free shots under the tower is usually a bad idea. I do it a lot. But it's usually a bad idea. Vala is back and ready to rock. Ooh, Diablo able to slip away from the Chastise there, coming out from the Giblets. Genji moving up to the top lane is going to... Oh, Linehouse in trouble. Genji not able to get that save as Artanis picks up the kill there. Both teams have their level 10s. But yeah, Genji not going to be able to duel Artanis fairly. Doctor being pushed back there. Northern Touch moving on forward as Brightwing comes down to help this situation. Mephisto pinned there, but snagging on us. Oh, the Ice Wall is going to catch one. Purifier Beam coming out from Artanis, going to move on to Mephisto there for a moment. Looks like Phoenix Rising Onyx. Not able to control the top for now. The Doctor did visit up there. Linehouse is back. Blue Panda actually heading on back to base there to try to reset. Wono going for the big Durance, is going to catch one. Is there enough damage to follow up? Brightwing coming on through, is going to be there in time, as Wono did move forward there to try to pick up the kill. Still looking for channel on this objective as Artanis and Dahaka continue to duel up there in the top lane. Just firing back and forth there. Dahaka getting a little bit stronger as the game goes on here, but the fight is going to continue down here. Genji taking some hits. Oh, barely able to use that cyber agility to get out of the Rain of Vengeance. But Giblets, is actually going to go down there. I thought there was going to be a sliver of health. Brightwing is going to be stopped there by the Ice Wall. Blizzard coming out as well. That could be trouble for Brightwing. Delilah has the blink to get away. Genji with the X-Strike. Can't get the kill. Oh, but Artanis goes down in the top lane. The Dahaka Artanis brawl finally concludes, but Mephisto going down makes it a 1-for-1. And House heading back to reset here. Everyone heading back to reset on the side of Beatgen. That means the bottom lane will be open for Phoenix Rising Onyx to push in. Camps are up and available. We'll see if there's any priority onto that. Looks like Phoenix Rising Onyx going to try to start it out. Northern Touch going to find the pin on the edge here. Paco's Taco trying to get in range. Nice Blizzard there from Mei is going to cut off that back line. Allow Diablo to go down to half here. Nice Rain of Vengeance. Snagging on us. Kiting backwards here. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Dahaka. Here comes the Purifier Beam. Linehouse going to have to pop that Essence. Down in the bottom lane, we got an Ice Wall coming on out. Snaganonis drops the Blizzard to try to get away. Osmonaps, there's the Light Bomb going to connect there. APOC coming out from Diablo to try to deny. X-Strike used by the Doctor to avoid it, though. Pretty much all ults used on both sides. Phoenix Rising Onyx trying to hold this top point here. We'll see if Artanis can continue to duel it out. Brightwing coming in is going to help out. Linehouse trying to get away here. Loot Panda wants a swap, but the tunneling is enough from Linehouse to survive. The Doctor moving on forward there. Can't find the kill on Paco's Taco. But this is another 100% blue Zerg wave up in the top lane. Loot Panda did go for stacks here. At 207 on that Protector of Ire. I still think amateur opponents really, really good, but having dings all the time is just satisfying, you know? The Giblet's going to pull Snag back out of trouble, avoid the Living Bomb as well. Loot Panda gets the swap. Wono in trouble. Wono is going to try to get the clear here. Warps away. Nice Ice Wall. The Light Bomb to go back in with Mephisto. Mono is able to back up. Big Root coming on out. Loot Panda moving on forward. Still trying to find Mephisto here. Wono is just kiting away. Is the Blade Dash going to be enough? No. Loot Panda is going to get some shielding. Trading out for Mei here. Somehow, Wono is able to survive. US Map's taking some damage here, but the top fort is gone. There goes Genji trying to move on up with the polymorph and the stun. Doctor taking some damage, has to back away there. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Haka digging on through. Zvala connecting to the structure. So the first fort, only the first fort, goes down here. But so far at level 14, Beatgen still having some trouble getting enough damage out to complete these kills that Mephisto and Genji want to get done. See if that changes as the scaling continues to increase. I need some water. Bottom lane camps being focused by both sides. So far, no interest onto the boss from either team. There hasn't been any, sort of big team wipes that would call for it just yet. We'll see if that changes, as the clash to clear the bottom lane will now commence. Up on the top side, Dahaka and Artanis continuing to battle it away. Loot Panda could be in a little bit of trouble there, as Linehouse was trying to connect the minion wave on that brawl. Right now, looks like Beatgen is getting the better of this bottom lane push slightly. Artanis Dahaka continuing to brawl here. Linehouse could have to pop the silence and move on forward. Does not have any place to retreat to. Drag going to connect with a minion there. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, the Doctor moving on forward, but avoids the Rain of Vengeance. Snagging is going to go right in there with the icing. Ice Wall comes on out, but trapping themselves on the wrong side of it. Cryo Freeze not enough. Mei has the save. Anduin going to try to get the pull onto Genji, but it's not quick enough. Lionhouse finds the drag there. Wono trying to follow it up with that Lightning Nova, but Delilah enough to get away there. Purifier Beam going to be chasing Dahaka out of town. Phoenix Rising. Oh, Paco's Taco with the forward vault is going to finish off Anduin. Very nicely played, and this is going to be a second fort going over to Phoenix Rising Onyx, as these beacons are now activating. Artanis with the top lane channel, the rest of the crew with the bot lane. Will they think about a boss here? Delilah moving towards there is going to start it up. Genji is coming up here, but still 15 seconds on Anduin. B-Gen not going to be able to move in and contest this. Looks like they may not be able to move and contest the beacon either. May moving up towards the top lane, is going to spot this boss going down. Snagging on us. Oh, he's going to launch an ice wall there. Not going to connect. Northern Touch looking for a pin. Nice unstoppable there. Durance of Hate going to come on out and catch the Diablo, but Northern Touch still pretty healthy. Kael'thas a little bit less so. Genji picking up the big X-Strike kill. But now we've got the Zerg waves coming through once again. The bottom wave blue Zerg wave going to be pushing right onto a keep. The blue boss in the top lane also has to be a worry here. Wono eating some damage from the front line of that Zerg wave. There's the deflect coming out from Genji, helping out as well. Northern Touch, oh, what a route there. Was looking for Wono for sure. The Giblets pops the light bomb to try to give Snagadon as the shield. Looks like it's going to be enough here. The Doctor and Wono trying to get away. Cyber Agility is enough here. Top lane boss mostly down here. Can't quite get that bottom turret. The Zerg wave, on the other hand, is definitely working this wall down. But Phoenix Rising Onyx, they don't push their luck once again here. They get the wall, but that's going to be it.
Zerg eliminated.
Phoenix Rising Onyx continuing to play this very safely, very methodically. Going for the long-term victory here. They are up in structures, they are up in experience, so the longer game is going to favor them to a point. See if they can keep up with that, though. Right now, Northern Touch is moving across. There could be a big invade here. Snagadon is on the way. Northern Touch thinking about it. Oh! I think they could have made it, but they didn't want to commit to it. That would have been a pretty cool fight spot, but not going to happen here. Loot Panda moving on forward here. Snagadon is going to be interrupted. No swap attempted here from Loot Panda. Because right now it is 5v4 in the top lane, but Dahaka can dig in at any point. Phoenix Rising Onyx just going to go ahead and move back. They're going to try to pick up their bruiser here. Snagadon is going to step forward. Oh, they're looking. May is going to get overpowered there. Polymorph comes out looking for a stun. Blizzard is going to be enough to get away. Durance of Hate follow-up is going to land onto Vala. Ice Wall comes out. The Doctor hitting with that light bomb. Linehouse on the edge here. Loot Panda with a nice swap to get away onto the Doctor. So much ado about nothing so far as, wow, the Living Bomb spread is going off in that background. It is a full bomb build. We've got the Fission Bomb. We've got the Ignite. So Kael'thas definitely going to be bringing the noise here, as once again, it looks like we may have an invade. Northern Touch gonna get here in time, looking for the Doctor. Overpower is going to move onto McGiblet. Snagadon is barely able to get away from the Netherwind. Big swap is going to hit onto the Mephisto. Wono, can they survive this one? Northern Touch in trouble. Diablo is going to be the first to go down here. The Doctor on the outside picks up the kill on Davala. There goes Mephisto, though. It's a 2-for-1 for now as the Doctor trying to get out of town. Ooh, just waiting in the bush. Genji is going to show themselves. Big drag coming out onto Artanis. Loot Panda trying to get away here. The swap not going to be enough. Light Bomb going to connect onto 2 in the background. Loot Panda wants to get away here. Ice Wall will not cut off the retreat. Artanis finally going to go down. The extended double kill. We do have beacon progress. The Bruiser camps are pushing through both lanes. Phoenix Rising Onyx, their camp is up right up to a keep wall here. But B-Gen, they've got the double channel on the beacons. They've got 40 seconds till Artanis is back. This could be their way back onto the map right now. Northern Touch in trouble is actually going to be stunned there, and Diablo going down before Brightwing can warp on through. Barely enough damage, but barely is enough to stagger out another kill here for B-Gen. Johanna means family. Phoenix Rising in the chat. How you doing out there? B-Gen is going to have their first full Zerg wave of the game. It's going to be coming down the bottom lane. Snagging on is catching Paco's Taco there on the edge, but nice peels, nice CC to get that damage on out of there. Mei is continuing to shark around on the edge here, not allowing a simple defense on the fort. Ice Wall going to cut off the volley here for a moment. Paco's Taco, oh no, vaulted forward and got hit with the stun. Going to try to get behind the wall here. The Doctor couldn't quite put out enough damage there for that kill, but now we have level 20s. We see that Mimic is online here for the Mephisto, as well as the static field. That's going to be a big, big deal here in this late game push. Blue Panda moving on in there is going to get hit with the root. Trying to swap on out. We'll be able to move back to safety. Wave is being cleared away fairly effectively here. Phoenix coming on out to try to deal with that backline just a little bit. Dahaka waiting for an opportunity to enter the fight. There's just not a lot of areas to enter from. Looks like B-Gen is just going to back up here. Not wanting to overstay their welcome on that wall.
Oh, thank goodness. We live another day.
Wono in the area. Northern Touch. Actually didn't quite check it there with the Flame Stomp. Is going to be blinded. There's the Rain of Vengeance coming on out. Northern Touch is not going to be caught by the Ice Wall after using the Hellgate to back away. Oh, big stuns coming on out, and Vala is down. That's a huge pickup there for B-Gen. Silence coming out onto the Diablo. Big X Strike is going to be 2 kills for B-Gen. Shedding that bomb just a little bit here. We'll see if... they're going to go for a boss. They're going to go for boss. Okay, I was wondering if they were just going to go for bottom keep. Instead, they're going to pick up the boss. I believe boss pushes the strongest lane, if I do recall, so it should go top lane. Beacons are not yet on the way. Yeah, it's going to go top lane there. Bottom lane being pushed out by the members of Phoenix Rising. Onyx. But they're going to have to defend this boss. 15 seconds on Vala, 20 seconds on Diablo. Boss still very healthy up here. Looks like we're looking at a possible Bruiser Camp steal or a wraparound here. The Giblets is spotted. See the danger pings coming on out from Phoenix Rising Onyx, as the boss is just clearing away this fort. Bruiser Camp on the way too. This is going to be a pretty scary push. But now, Phoenix Rising Onyx is at full strength. Blizzard on the wall is going to catch the Diablo, but no follow-up damage to be found. Vala finishing up that level 1 Creed of the Hunter. Big auto attack value there for Paco's Taco. Blizzard once again going to try to split the wave as the boss is being cleared down. We'll see if this is actually going to be the keep. It looks like it won't be. Keep is going to be saved. Snag. Oh, Northern Touch trying to catch up, but slowed enough that couldn't connect the overpower. We'll see if there's a fight on this top point. B-Gen wants this. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and back off. Snagging on is in the area. Sees them on the edge. Wow, Phoenix Rising Onyx really wants to fight this. Ice Wall not going to catch anyone. Northern Touch able to get around the outside. Light Bomb coming on out as well. That's a big stun in the back. X Strike, and oh my goodness, 2 are down. This could be more. There goes Vala. There goes Brightwing. Northern Touch in trouble here. Diablo is down. Loot Panda trying to pick up the kill onto McGiblets there, but Anduin just giving them the runaround. Anduin actually still going to go down there, but Artanis falls soon after. That's 4 for 1 here for B-Gen. GG has been called. US Maps trying to get away from snagging on us here. Mei throwing out that heat transfer damage. Looks like it's not going to be enough, though. Objective is channeling. Wono not able to get over the wall there. Got to be careful with the turrets. B-Gen picking up some camps before coming on down to the bottom lane. They should still have enough time. I mean, they're going to have the objective push in the top lane here. That should end regardless. But not going for the swift victory here. Instead, they're just going to go up to the top lane. I guess I understand it with this comp. I mean, Genji, Mephisto, Mei, not exactly the biggest core burners in the world. Instead, they're just going to let the objective win for them here.
Blue team's core is under attack.
It is going to be basically a full defense. Artanis on the way back now. It's going to be a real tough defense. I mean, you see this wave on the way. They're going to have to get a wipe really, really quickly to have a chance here. There's the swap attempt onto Mei, not quite going to connect. Phoenix Rising Onyx going to try to move forward. Here comes the Zerg wave. Lewd Panda trying to tank these Ultralisks, but the core already down. Nine Heist on the backside doing some work there. Ice Wall not going to connect. Core down to 60%. There is the big combo from Diablo, but core is simply falling in the background 20% and lowering 2%, 1, and that is going to be it. Beat Gen. Johanna means family. Pick up the 2-0 victory. GG. You saw the ults definitely turning things around for the damage consistency of Beat Gen there. The Light Bomb X-Strike combo with the Genji doing some work. Mephisto ramping up those late game talents to get a little bit more damage when the damage was applied. Just was able to move into a late victory. Very nicely played there from Beat Gen to be able to turn it around from that early game. Taking a look at the stats, US maps on the Kael'thas leading the way damage-wise. For Phoenix Rising Onyx, 91,000 on the hero damage there, doing some good work with those bombs. It was the Doctor on Genji, almost 76,000 hero damage for Beat Gen. Update the scoreboard here, and we'll see if we can get an interview with our victors. Alrighty. Let's head on over there. See if we have an interview here. No one just yet. Maybe I'll ping them just in case. Throw out the ping just in case. Till then, we can just groove. No one just yet. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh!
Alrighty.
Pick this guy. It works.
Oh,
Welcome, welcome.
publishes.
Congratulations
Hello.
on the 2-0.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
We
Game
haven't
two
played a
is-
game in like 4 weeks because everybody forfeited.
That's true.
Oh, that's rough. Looking pretty good tonight, though. Starting off on Towers of Doom, coming on through with the double healer Maiev engage. Looked like you got pretty much the fights that you really wanted there. Was there anything you were worried about from the enemy comp in terms of being able to find those big wombo engages?
I think we were a little worried about Lucio and the fact that everybody on their back line had a lot of mobility with Blink, Vault, Lucio, Dash, and Speed, and what's that thing? Cleanse all the time.
Mhm.
So
That
were
minor
definitely-
ability called cleanse. Yeah.
yeah, we were definitely debating whether we still went with Uther because then we're relying all of our engagement on the Maiev and instead of me going with the engage tank.
Mhm. Well, it seemed to work out pretty well there, getting a lot of quick double kills on those pulls into just the big Orphea damage puddle. Yeah, really nicely done. Just a solid through-line victory there on Towers of Doom. Not quite the same story there on Braxis, going with the Mephisto Genji. The definitely a later game setup there. When you've got I'll say less reliable damage there in the early game. Are you looking to set up early brawls, or is it just sort of let's hang on until we get our late talents?
I would say it's definitely hold on until we're 10 and then try to not mess up a combo at 10, which we did. I don't think we really played the early game as clean as we should have with a Genji pick. Definitely want to be a lot more mobile, and both teams had a global. It was weird when everybody's got globals and everybody's got a lot of mobility of how to move around the map, or the best options to move around the map.
Absolutely. I mean, speaking about the globals there, the top lane brawl just all game long between Dahaka or Tannis, sometimes Brightwing, sometimes Genji. In that sort of matchup there, do you feel like it's just sort of a skill matchup between those two? Do you think there's an innate advantage in the 1v1 for Dahaka versus Artanis in this situation?
I mean, I was mostly just trying not to let them stack too much, which I'm sure I failed at eventually because I just said F it. Like, I can't do anything if I'm just too afraid to go in. But it probably feels like a skill matchup because of Artanis' shields, but Dahaka with the being able to tongue every few seconds and maintaining themselves with their trait. But I will say that was cheating to bring the Brightwing up all the time because there was a couple of times where we were both really low. And the Brightwing comes up. I'm like, well, that's just unfair. I want to see who's going to finish this off.
The dishonorable breakup of the 1v1.
Exactly.
What
no
can I
respect.
say?
But for sure, we did want the Dahaka in a response somewhat to the Brightwing late game too. It kind of became very key in making sure we could keep the lanes pushed out while still maintaining a soft 5v4 or 5v5 presence on the map.
Okay, yeah, makes sense for sure. The end of the game there on Braxis, you pick up the quad kill, decide to go with the objective push there. Was that mainly just an evaluation of the composition, like we're not going to use Anduin, Mephisto, Genji to quickly zerg down a core, we'll just let the objective do it?
I think that was a missed shot call.
Yeah.
I think a couple of us, like I know I was at the core kind of saying, team? And the rest of it was getting camped. So I think it was a miscommunication.
We were the call originally after we killed 4 of them was to go core, and then I saw the Kael'thas, so I was chasing Kael'thas. Dahaka was bottom. I think Genji was on a camp. Mephisto was trying to catch up to me, but was far away. So, and then eventually, since we were chasing the Kael'thas, I think we dove into towers and took a bunch of damage. It was definitely a wrong shot call. The call originally was to straight go core with 4 of them dead, because we would have gotten the objective no matter what.
Okay, I couldn't tell whether it was an evaluation of the can we actually get this core down in time, but sometimes you make the best of what you got.
It worked out, luckily.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, taking a look at the standings here, that 3 points puts you into first currently. I don't think anyone can catch you here if I'm looking at these scores properly. I think that puts you into first place for the regular season.
Nice. That's not too bad.
Hell yeah. How'd that happen?
Pretty good season for us.
Yeah, because right now A Touch of Honey and Psystorm Immortals are at 19 points, but they've got all 9 of their matches played, and you just were at 18 and got 3 there. So I think that puts you into first.
Not bad, not bad. Can't complain.
Yeah, so it honestly feels good, right? I think our first match, didn't we get like absolutely destroyed by Touch of Honey?
Yeah,
I think we've been playing a lot better since then, thankfully.
Even though we are there were still a lot of close games, and it's funny because there were a lot of the little triangle wins where we lost to a team, then a team beat that team that beat us, and then we beat the team that beat that team that beat us. And so there was, I think there was like 2 sets at least of those triangle type of games.
Yeah.
So the division is still very even in my opinion. I think anybody in top 8 could easily make it through and be very tough.
Yeah, I mean the point spread here very, very tight. Even going into that top 5, top 6, all very similar in the point total. Looks like first round of the playoffs you'll be up against Frank's Furters. Is that a matchup you've been preparing for it all, looking forward to? You looking any past history with the Furters?
I think there's some people on the team that have played against Frankfurters a bunch. I think Gibbs has, and Doctor. I don't know exactly. But, I mean, I do my scouting like the day before. Then we show up and play the game.
The Verters have been around for a while. I'm not sure how long in this particular incarnation, but should be a strong match for sure. Are there any other teams you're looking forward to possibly facing again later into the playoffs?
I think definitely either moms or dads. I don't remember which one we lost to or
We lost to Mean Old Men, and we barely beat Death and
we
Delay.
barely beat Death and Delay. Yeah, so I think both of those
Like-
teams are going to be the biggest for us to go
Yeah.
against. So at least that are going to be good. Looking forward to good rematches.
And I think Touch of Honey is the only team that domed us, I think, this season, right? Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
So that, probably those three, since those were all like, you want the revenge games if you can, and then also, those are all really good matches. Like Snag said, though, there's a lot of really good matches, so it's hard to really pinpoint, really.
Sounds excellent. Well, I'll be looking forward to catching as many of these playoff games as I can, as we're coming up pretty soon. All right. Well, congratulations on the 2-0 tonight. The floor is yours. Any shout-outs you'd like to make before we close out?
Bringing in our MVP to do shout-outs if he's listening.
Oh, Gibbs. Well, before Gibbs comes in, I'll shout out to the caster Crush so thank you very much for casting us. I think it's always appreciated that casters take their time to do this and cast the matches. So thank you very much for taking that time. And also I'll shout out to the beatbox, because I assume that the Gibbs is going to do our team. So I'll shout out to the beatbox as well. Is Gibbs going to show up? Did we tell him to come in here?
I'm telling him he's not doing it.
What a
Oh.
coward.
He's upset that I kicked him.
All right, fine. Then I will shout out to the team as well. They've all played really well this season, and since we are finishing first, I think it kind of shows that we've gelled as the season goes on.
Shout out to Nikki G for the logo.
That's true.
Sick and hilarious.
Yeah,
We did
very
get some
true.
comments on the logos. We were loading up some love in the chat.
Oh, there he is. There's Gibbs.
All right, Gibbs, who do you want to shout out?
I didn't even hear who y'all shout out, but always the beatbox.
There it
and
is.
the team.
I'll shout out the
Shout out to
opposing
Scott.
team then too. Always. I was waiting for Gibbs to say it. Come on, Gibbs. Come on, do it.
Shout out to the team and you too, Crush. Love you, Crush.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All righty. Well, 2-0, first place in the season. Looking forward to the playoffs here for Beat Gen Johanna Means Family. Thanks for coming on by and talking to me, and looking forward to seeing how you do as the playoffs roll on.
Thank you. Thank you for the cast, and have a great day, Crush.
Have a good evening.
Night.